Topic: Types of meristem, paper 1, botany, chapter number 3 of the portion anatomy. The topic is type of meristem. This word meristem is derived from a Greek word meaning meristos, and the meaning of this meristos is divisible. This meristem is actually the tissue that is present in the plant body, and the function of this tissue is the cell division. That is, the cell division is the activity of cell division activity is the characteristic of this tissue. In some parts of the plant, cells remain embryonic in character, that is their ability to to divide. So this tissue, the function of this tissue is for the growth of the plant, because these tissue remain meristematic in nature, means they will always retain the ability to divide. And these tissues are also described as formative tissue, that is, they can add new cells to the plant body. So, if the growth of the plant takes place, it is due to the presence of meristematic tissue or meristem in the parts of the plant. Now, the question is where these meristematic tissues are present. So, types are according to the position in the plant body. We can explain the types of meristematic tissues. Number A is according to the position in the plant body. There are three types of meristematic tissue. Apical meristem, that is present at the apices of roots and shoot. Apices mean tips of the shoot, tips of the root below the plant. Second, intercalary meristem, it is between the mature tissue, that is at the base of internode. Internode are the point from where the small leaves arises, or the petiole arises, or the branch arises from the main stem. So from the main stem, from the base of the main stem, the branch or any leaf arises because of the presence of intercalary meristem. These meristematic cells have the ability to divide, so they can cause the growth in lateral direction. That's why it is called intercalary meristem. The apical meristem will causes the growth of the plant in the upward direction. Third one is the lateral meristem. This lateral meristem is present parallel to the circumference of the organ in which they are present. It means if this is the stem, it is present in this parallel to the circumference. This is in the LS, and this has been shown in the TS. This is called lateral meristem. This lateral meristem include vascular cambium and phallogen. Vascular cambium is responsible for the production of xylem and phloem tissue during the secondary growth of the plant. Phallogen is called as cork cambium, and it produces periderm during the secondary growth, and it replaces the epidermis. When the plant is immature in the early stages of growth, then plant body is covered with the epidermis. But when the secondary growth takes place, then due to the lateral meristem, it's replaced by the phallogen, and this lateral meristem is called phallogen and the cork cambium, and it gives rise to the periderm, and periderm is the protective tissue in mature plant body. So these are the types of meristem according to the position in the plant body, that is the apical meristem, intercalary meristem, and the lateral meristem, and their location is shown here at the tip, at the lateral intercalary part, and at the lateral part. Now we can also give the types of meristem on the basis of the origin and development of meristem. On the origin and development of meristem, primary meristem and the secondary meristem. This primary meristem developed directly from the embryonic cell, and it is responsible for the growth of the embryo, and it gives rise to the epidermis, cortex, primary vascular tissue, that is the xylem and phloem. And secondary meristem, present between the mature cells, and it is responsible for the growth of the plant, and it is responsible for the formation of cambium and phloem. In other words, you can also say that it is the lateral meristem or the secondary meristem. This primary and secondary meristem is called due to their basis and origin and development of meristem, on the basis of their origin and development of meristem.